always, protect their home court. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge, a sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, Clint Capella is a modern-day, old-school big. Coach Nate McMillan said, we're taking advantage of this team play small ball. His ability to defend the basket and cover up mistakes, rebound the ball, screens and roll. He's a threat on both ends of the floor. Kevin, some things never get old.
Indeed. Thanks, GA. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add a level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. We've got Murray. He's out there with Maravich. Fresh is out there with Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the 4. And for the Heat, they've got Mourning. Adebayo is out there with Butler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Hardaway at the point. Atlanta will get the first possession. Maravich against Wade. So the wing on the left. Here's Fresh. And Mourning sends it back. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Wade has the open look. And the 3 ball is good.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense. 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Way outside. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wade. 3-pointer. Fresh pulls it in. Atlanta with the ball. That's tipped. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Miami has possession. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wade outside. Adebayo down low. Maravich defending.
Well, hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Murray the pass to Fresh. Inside. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
It's good on the putback.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Fresh. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. At him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's for the Heat getting the bucket. Fires the three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Wade. Wade missing again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got 7 points.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And that outstanding drive and finish to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And it's Pettit missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pettit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
For the Hawks, Bob Pettit. 2. Substitution on the court.
Miami with the ball. They lead by 4. So with Horford sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Fresh is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Wilkins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Smith in at the 4 spot. Rolls up on the elbow. Hardaway, no good. The Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Fresh, the pass to Wilkins. Fresh with the ball. He has 6. And here is Hardaway. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in. From the inbound. Here's Adebayo. Wade for 3. That shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
5 on the clock. Butler kicks to Hardaway. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Miami.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmare clamps thus far.
Yeah, the tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
That one is off. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Now DeBusschere. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hawks making a switch here. Young's checked in. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Passes to Fresh. From deep. Tipped away. And they'll get another chance for three. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The Heat making a switch here. Morning's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Al Horford's checked in for Mutombo. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Fresh. Here's Pettit, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 minutes coming up.
First personal foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
We've got a bunch of the game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Bogues the pass to Hero. Now here is Morton. He's guarded closely. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the face.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They've been looking out sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Butler missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's Fresh. Defended by Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Cycli. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how do you think your team's played defensively?
We're playing our normal defense, which is to be aggressive, disruptive. And for the most part, we've been able to cover ground except for fouls at the basket.
That comes from activity, I know. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Keel O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Mourning. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Wade in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Stolen by Fresh. Driving the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Mirovic against Wade. Stolen by Fresh. An open look here for Murray, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Now, here is Mourning. He's got 10.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
The Heat shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that one misses.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for Butler. And he sinks the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Fresh. Out to Mirovic. Pass to Fresh. Cloak loose. The pass to Mutombo. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Fresh. He's covered by DeBusschere. Fresh can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
DeBusschere can't get the basket. Atlanta leading by 6. Mirovic the pass to Fresh. Bucket is good. Fresh has got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Hardaway after the basket by Atlanta. Now here's Adebayo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's good for 2.
It's a sensational floater for Dwayne Wade there, completely catching the defense off guard.
From Bam.
Pass to Fresh. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Alonzo Mourning. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
For Atlanta, Dikembe Mutombo. 2.
The first free throw is good. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Fresh. The Heat trail by 6. So with Wilkins on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. They've got Mirovic. He's out there with DeJounte Murray. Mutombo is out there with Fresh, and it's Pep in at the 4 slot. Now here's Hardaway. It's tipped, and he recovers it.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Wade left side, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Murray, the pass to Fresh. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Fresh has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Autobio. The Hawks shooting well. They're at 45%. Pass to Fresh. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Hardaway, no good. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Fresh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
For Atlanta, Fresh, 2.
The first one falls. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 14. Shot to stop the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Pete Maravich.
Dwayne Wade has been baiting that hook for years, and he continues to fool defenders with the pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wade.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Maravich, the pass to Fresh. The 3 drains the three-pointer. Fresh has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timeout call, the Heat.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fresh.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we're not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Fresh.
Haven't we snapped a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Now here's Butler. They get a hand on it, looking to get it going. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw count.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
Well, he'll run.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wade. Goes up off the inbound, and it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Third team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
It's the first. That narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Bam Adebayo checked in for DeBusschere. Murray the pass to Fresh. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jimmy Butler. Second foul. Second team foul.
3 from the inbound, and that one's good. Fresh.
3 points.
Fresh has got 33 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Butler on the wing. Back to Wade. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Bob.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And he makes the first.
Now at the line, Alonzo Mourning. 2.
And both free throws good for Mourning. Here's Fresh, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
That's the end.
And Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.